President Muhammadu Buhari has vowed that his government is determined to ensure that the remaining Chibok girls are released unharmed. President Buhari was speaking after meeting with the 21 young women recently freed by Boko Haram. The Nigerian leader has expressed his joy that they are safe and unharmed. The young women, their parents and other family members had been invited to the presidential villa in Abuja. The 21 girls are among more than 200 abducted from their school in the village of Chibok in April of 2014. Boko Haram has indicated that it is ready to negotiate with the Nigerian government for the release of another 83 girls in its custody. Buhari has urged Nigerians to support the girls as they try to acclimatize to their new lives.
Aside from rescuing them, we're assuming the responsibility for their personal education and professional goals and their ambitions in life. Obviously, it's not late for the girls to go back to school to continue the pursuit of their studies.
Let's get more now on that development with the Chibok girls. Sophia Adengo is joining me live from Abuja. Sophia, how has the meeting between the Nigerian president and the free Chibok girls and their families happened?
Beatrice, it's a little bit after 6 p.m. local time, and the girls met with President Buhari from 3 p.m. this afternoon. And President Buhari, often known to be rather stoic while speaking, you know, a lot of people say in this instance really becoming more of a father figure to the 21 girls released and now meeting him for the first time since their release almost 8 days ago. President Buhari had said a few very distinct, you know, responses 2 years on after the release of these girls. One of them saying that these dear daughters, of course, have seen the worst that the world has to offer. And now it is the responsibility of the Nigerian government and the international community to offer these girls the best that the world has to offer. President Buhari also went on to thank the Nigerian government, the military, security forces, and also the parents of these girls for respecting the process of the negotiation and also really exercising a sense of stern patience in returning at least 21 of the girls that are seen today. And he also reiterated that his promise was to return the girls and that he will follow through on bringing back all the girls eventually. A very key also a point that President Buhari made with the reunification is that he understands that the parents who have not seen their girls are still asking why not their daughters and why has it taken so long for all the girls to return to their families. Beatrice.
Well, Sophia, has the government, though, outlined concrete plans to secure the release of the girls still held by Boko Haram?
Well, what we do know is what the Minister of Information here in Nigeria has consistently said since the release of the 21 girls, that this is an ongoing process. The 21 girls that have been released and have now met President Buhari and seen their families are a first set of the girls that are being negotiated for. 83 specific girls are still, you know, awaiting the process of returning to their families. And the Nigerian government has not, is not necessarily very open in discussing strategically how these girls will be returned, but they have asserted that the commitment is high and that they would want to replicate the same, you know, the same sort of need to reunite and rebuild not only the Chibok community and these families, but also really secure Nigeria as a whole and rid the country of this militancy that has come through Boko Haram. Beatrice.
Sophia Adengo for us there in Abuja.